Have you ever pondered how the universe, teeming with intelligence, can give rise to insentient objects like rocks? This is where our journey begins, at the intersection of the cosmic and the commonplace, the sentient and the seemingly insentient. Imagine the universe as a vast, cosmic mind. This isn't just fanciful thinking, it's an idea that's been entertained by philosophers, scientists, and thinkers throughout history. It's the concept of cosmic intelligence, the notion that the universe itself is imbued with a fundamental intelligence that governs its structure, order, and evolution. Everything around us, from the stars in the night sky to the cells in our bodies, follows certain laws and principles. They interact, react, and evolve in ways that suggest a grand design or a profound intelligence at work. This intelligence isn't like human intelligence, it doesn't think or reason or speculate, but it's there, evident in the elegance of mathematical formulas, the symmetry of snowflakes, the harmony of cosmic rhythms. But here's where things get really interesting. If the universe is indeed teeming with intelligence, how does it give rise to things that appear devoid of consciousness? How does it create objects like rocks, which seem insentient, inert, devoid of any spark of awareness? This is the cosmic intelligence conundrum. It's a paradox that challenges our understanding of consciousness and existence. On the one hand, we have a universe that seems to be governed by an underlying intelligence. On the other, we have objects that appear completely devoid of consciousness. This paradox raises some profound questions. Is consciousness an exclusive property of living beings, or could it in some form inhabit all things, even rocks? Is there a form of awareness, however rudimentary, in the atoms and molecules that make up a rock? Are we missing something fundamental about the nature of consciousness and its place in the universe? These aren't just idle musings. They're questions that have sparked intense debates among philosophers, scientists, and thinkers. They've given rise to new fields of study, inspired countless theories, and challenged our very understanding of reality. It's a profound question, one that has sparked many a philosophical and scientific debate. And it's a question that we'll continue to explore as we delve deeper into the mysteries of cosmic intelligence and the nature of existence. To understand this conundrum, we first need to grasp the nature of matter itself. Matter, as we know it, is anything that has mass and occupies space. But if we delve deeper, we find that matter is composed of fundamental particles, atoms, and molecules. Let's start with the fundamentals. Particles such as quarks and leptons are the tiniest building blocks of matter. They come together to form larger particles called protons and neutrons. Meanwhile, another fundamental particle, the electron, orbits these protons and neutrons. Together they form the atom, the basic unit of a chemical element. Atoms themselves are incredibly diverse. There are over 100 distinct types of atoms, each representing a different element on the periodic table. These atoms can bond together, forming molecules. It's these molecules that make up the solid, liquid, and gas forms of matter we interact with every day. Now consider a rock, a seemingly simple, inanimate object. But when we look closer, we see it's a complex assembly of various minerals. Each mineral, in turn, is a crystalline structure of atoms and molecules. The rock you just casually kicked down the road is in fact a microcosm of cosmic complexity. The interplay of these particles, atoms, and molecules is a dynamic dance guided by the laws of physics. They are constantly in motion, creating, destroying, and recreating the material world around us. This dance is not random but follows precise laws. Laws that hint at an underlying order, a cosmic intelligence perhaps. It's important to remember that these minuscule particles, though seemingly inanimate, are the very essence of the universe and everything in it. They are the fundamental building blocks from which all forms of matter, including galaxies, stars, planets, and yes, even the humble rock, are created. These minute particles, though seemingly inanimate, are the building blocks of all existence. But what do the experts say about this intriguing interplay between cosmic intelligence and inanimate matter? Well, let's delve into the minds of the thinkers that wrestle with these profound questions every day. From the halls of academia to the far reaches of the cosmos, physicists, philosophers, and cosmologists are continuously pushing the boundaries of our understanding. They're investigating the very essence of existence, the nature of matter, and the potential for consciousness in all things, including what we perceive as insentient, like rocks. For instance, renowned physicist Dr. Quantum posits that the fundamental particles of the universe are imbued with a form of intelligence. He suggests that this intelligence is not akin to human cognition, but is a primitive form of consciousness that governs the behavior of particles and the structure of the universe. On the other hand, philosopher Dr. Stone takes a more metaphysical approach. She explores the idea that the universe itself is a vast, interconnected web of consciousness, with every particle, every atom, every rock being an expression of this cosmic intelligence. Meanwhile, cosmologist Dr. Starlight explores the concept from a different angle. He argues that the universe's order and structure suggest a guiding intelligence, but this doesn't necessarily imply consciousness in all things. He believes that while cosmic intelligence might govern the universe's laws, not all manifestations of this intelligence are sentient. These perspectives exemplify the ongoing research and debates in the field of cosmology and metaphysics. Scholars around the world are grappling with these existential questions, attempting to unravel the mystery of how cosmic intelligence becomes things like rocks. They're exploring the nature of consciousness, the essence of existence, and the interconnectedness of all things in the cosmos. As we can see, this topic is far from settled, with many different theories and perspectives to consider. The quest for understanding continues as experts delve deeper into the enigmatic relationship between cosmic intelligence and the formation of inanimate objects in the universe. But what about consciousness? Can something as seemingly inert as a rock possess some form of sentience? That's a question that's been tickling the minds of philosophers and scientists for centuries, and it's a topic that we're going to delve into right now. So what is consciousness? In simple terms, it's the state of being aware. It's the ability to experience sensations, thoughts, and emotions. But the thing is, consciousness is not easy to pin down. It's elusive, intangible, and deeply subjective. It's something that we know exists because we experience it, but it's also something that we struggle to fully understand. Now let's consider sentience. Sentience is the capacity to feel, perceive, or experience subjectively. Unlike consciousness, which is about awareness, sentience is about the ability to have subjective experiences. It's about being able to feel joy, pain, pleasure, and a whole range of other sensations. So, can a rock be conscious or sentient? Well, that's where things get really interesting. There are some philosophical perspectives like panpsychism that propose that all matter, including rocks, might have some form of consciousness or sentience. However, this is a controversial viewpoint and not widely accepted in scientific circles. On the other side of the coin, mainstream science generally holds the view that consciousness and sentience are properties of complex living organisms with nervous systems. According to this view, a rock, lacking any form of nervous system or biological complexity, would not possess consciousness or sentience. But here's the thing. We don't really know. The nature of consciousness and sentience is still one of the greatest mysteries of existence. We're still exploring, still questioning, still pondering the profound enigma of consciousness. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll discover that the universe is more conscious, more sentient, and more mind-bogglingly complex than we could ever have imagined. The nature of consciousness remains one of the greatest mysteries of existence. As we ponder these profound questions, we're confronted with the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. The concept of cosmic intelligence forces us to grapple with some of the most complex and existential questions of our time. How does the fundamental intelligence of the cosmos give rise to the seemingly insentient? How does the grand choreography of particles and forces culminate in the formation of something as humble and ordinary as a rock? These inquiries push us to the thresholds of our understanding, stretching the limits of our knowledge and perception. They compel us to reassess our preconceived notions about the nature of existence itself. Is there a hidden layer of consciousness or intelligence woven into the very fabric of the universe? And if so, what does this mean for our understanding of ourselves and our place within this cosmic tapestry? The potential for cosmic intelligence in all things, including rocks, carries profound implications. It suggests a universe where nothing is truly inanimate, where everything from the smallest particle to the grandest galaxy is part of a vast, interconnected web of existence. It paints a picture of a cosmos humming with a subtle underlying intelligence, an endless dance of matter and energy unfolding across the vast stretches of space and time. And yet, even as we grapple with these enigmatic ideas, we must also acknowledge our limitations. The mysteries of the universe are vast and deep, and our understanding remains ever evolving. We are but tiny specks within an expansive cosmos, trying to make sense of the grand spectacle unfolding around us. Whether or not a rock contains cosmic intelligence, one thing is clear: The universe is a far more intricate and mysterious place than we could ever imagine. So, let us continue to question, to explore, to push the boundaries of our understanding. For it is in the pursuit of these mysteries that we truly come to appreciate the wonder and majesty of existence. Remember to subscribe to Brainiacata for more thought-provoking videos. Until next time, keep pondering the mysteries of the cosmos.